Hello, all, and welcome back to the Level Up Director podcast, the podcast that honors your time, your attention, and your real life schedule. I'm glad that you found your way here with me today. I'm Coach G, your certified life and wellness coach, who believes deeply that you deserve a space where women in their midlife journeys can be not only heard, but informed how to embrace this season of aging and doing it gracefully. So this week, I want to share with you who are 40 and over about an emotion that you will almost certainly experience, and that emotion is grief. However, this grief is not the one derived from losing someone you love, whether that's through physical death or the death of a relationship. It's the type of grief that have been slowly building over the years, and it's that feeling that follows you everywhere you go, weighing you down. And if you're a woman 40 and over, this episode is specifically designed for you. So I'm here to share with you what you may not know about being a woman in her 40s, 50s, and beyond. By the time you have reached this midlife phase, you have no doubt gone through and survived more losses than you have had time to grieve over. And I mean that in the most specific way possible. Maybe you lost a job or a dream career after years of dedication. They just put a box on your desk, told you to pack your belongings, took your entry badge, and literally walked you out the door. Maybe it was a friendship. Maybe you stared in the face of a parent who no longer recognizes you because of dementia. It's claimed their beautiful minds. Maybe you've lost a child to the ilks of society, and you tried everything that you could do to claim them back from the streets, but to no avail. And some of you have lost marriages, whether through divorce or through that quiet erosion of two people growing apart. And for others of you, it's the grief of a dream you had for your life as a little girl. And because you haven't seen it come into fruition, you've decided it's unattainable. And now, piling onto all of that is the grief of your body changing in ways you weren't ready for, while simultaneously feeling unseen in spaces where you were once the life of the party. This is what we call cumulative grief. So you ended up carrying all of that accumulated pain inside of you because you didn't know what to do with it. So what is cumulative grief? That's when the losses you've experienced stack one on top of the other without you having enough time in between to process it all. I coined this the Job experience, where you don't have enough time to catch your breath before something else is piled in an already full plate. Because this is the thing. Life doesn't pause. And as my amazing Desiree alludes to in her song, Gotta Be, time moves forward on its own terms. It doesn't care whether we're ready, whether we're keeping up, or even if we're paying attention. But this is what I need you to hear. That is what happens to your body when you ignore this emotion and don't allow yourself to feel what you need to feel, to cry if you need to cry, to scream if that's what you feel like you need to do, to partner with a life coach or seek therapy if that's what you feel you need. There is no shame in that. When you finally allow yourself to cry and sit with those losses, that grief becomes evident of your strength, not the absence of it. And why? Because you're brave enough to give those emotions an outlet. Hey everybody, Coach G here again. Listen, grief needs to be acknowledged. And if you're finding certain things difficult to work through on your own, you may benefit from partnering with a coach. Carrying it all alone is It's what made it heavy in the first place. And you deserve support that's there for you when you need it. So schedule your free discovery session today by scanning the QR code at the end of this video. Thank you so much for trusting me with your time and your heart today. Share this episode with a woman in your life who needs to hear it. And don't forget, please subscribe, hit the like button, and feel free to share what you're struggling with or how you're being helped in the comment section below. Until next time, take care of your heart, honor your spirit, and I will see you next week.